being the old dad. You know, like I'd say, Jess, do what you're doing. It's great.
Yeah.
Get a real fucking job.
I would say the Euro trip was the big MTV Pat moment.
I'd be posting shit, and fucking people would be. And this is when I'm with my girlfriend, my ex-girlfriend. And, you know, this guy fucks. I go, oh man. You know, fuck, and she's losing her shit. Eh?
What did you think about the whole concept when he brought it to you?
To leave Nelk, that was a brutal moment. You're leaving like money, clout. I mean, you're leaving everything. But I backed him up no matter what he decided to do.
Did you just get a call and like, holy shit, dad, like I'm a fucking millionaire?
Here he goes.
Salud.
Cheers.
Does money buy happiness? We'll find out. I guess.
I like that. Cheers.
You go a little bit of Dana White.
Holler
Holler head.
fuck?
Is that like a cinnamon? What is that?
Banana.
Oh.
Now I know
I
why
think.
fucking
Yeah, banana.
Yeah, banana.
Now I know why Steve's just like running around drinking this shit all the
Oh
time.
yeah.
Holy, that was
Damn.
so easy.
That's how we got to start every pod.
Wow.
smooth,
Howler
eh?
head.
Yeah, I like it.
Unreal.
Wow. Well, with that being said,
I put that with coffee too. It's good.
that's
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah,
What-
just
what-
black
that can't
coffee.
be that's like my first time trying that.
Yeah.
That shit was unbelievable.
With the amount of coffee I drink, if I add this in, I'm gonna be drunk all day.
Yeah.
It's that or
True.
Sambuca, so think about it.
You an espresso guy?
Yeah, I don't make it.
Okay.
But I drink it. Oh yeah.
That's the
my
important
coffee,
part.
yeah.
That's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
important part.
Well, with that being said, guys, welcome back to the MBH podcast, Money Buys Happiness. First of all, if you're here, you know what to do. Subscribe to the channel, like this video, leave a comment. You're here today because we have a super special guest. I got to get right to it, okay?
Yep.
We're in probably the coolest fucking man cave of a house that I've ever been in.
Facts.
I was blown away. I walked in here, I've seen like so many like retro, vintage, full send things that I've bought and seen people buy like 10 plus years ago.
Yeah.
So it was so
Yeah,
cool to see that
absolutely.
stuff. Who's sitting next to us, bro?
We got MTV Pat, baby.
Yes.
What's up?
What's up?
Most of you may know him as MTV Jesse's dad, right?
Yep. That's
But
what
today
I'm
we're
called
here-
usually. Yeah, you Jesse's dad.
That's the classic, right?
Yeah.
But today we're here to learn a little bit more than just being Jesse's dad. That's why we're here. That's why we came.
Yep.
Thank you for having us. You
Yep.
got
Yes,
some
sounds
pizza
good.
for us.
Yes.
Yeah, we
got
got
a
some
purple-
pizza.
Got some purple drink.
We got some purple gin.
Yeah, take a little
Cheers
sip
to
of
that
that.
too,
Let's
boys.
see what the fuck this tastes like.
Cheers.
Salud. I wanna go way back into your story. I think a lot of people have seen you in the content. I've seen you with Jesse, seen you with the boys, and they're probably like, "Yo, this is the coolest dad alive," right? But I don't know if you've ever spoken about, before all the stuff that happened with Jesse and Full Send, that coming to life. I don't know if you've spoken about your life before that, career before that, anything before that. So maybe take us back a bit to. I want to know about when you were coming up. You were a teenager, young teens,
Little Bambino.
little bambino. And first, where were you were born here?
I was born in Hamilton.
Okay,
Yeah.
born in Hamilton, Ontario.
Born and raised Hamilton, Ontario, on the mountain.
That's where we are right now, baby.
No, we're not on the mountain.
But close.
We're just below the escarpment.
Close though, right?
Yeah, close.
So you stayed true to Hamilton.
Yeah, no, I've strayed away. I went to Caledonia, Mount Hope.
True.
But yeah, I basically came back to Hamilton.
So take us back to maybe when you were a little bambino growing up. What was the family life like? What were you up to? What kind of kid were you?
I grew up with a brother and a sister. I'm the middle child. Both parents. My dad passed away at the age of 64. He's been gone now for like 32 years.
Okay.
Long time.
How old
So
were you
young.
when that happened?
I was probably mid-20s.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah. Yeah, my daughter was born a year after my dad died.
Okay.
But anyways, yeah, I got three. Oh, no, I got to back up a bit. I'm already
Yeah,
talking about my
yeah.
kids.
We're go straight to
A
it.
real
All
dad,
right.
though, a
I
real
didn't
dad.
drink. Yeah.
Did you have any dreams as a kid as to what you wanted to do with your life? Anything like that?
When I was younger, I always wanted to be a firefighter.
Cool.
And if that didn't work, I always wanted to get into construction, like build my own home and stuff like that.
Well, you
Yeah.
could tell by this man
Work
cave.
with my hands.
Yeah.
You're putting in work in this man cave till you could see that's something you're passionate about.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I love working with my hands. I hated school. I mean, I graduated and everything, but to me, school was just one big party.
Yeah.
It was a festival. Just
Yeah.
meet people and have fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you kept it going, and then how was it, if you don't mind me asking, losing your dad at that age?
Well, it's not good.
Yeah.
Not good. I mean, he had cancer. He started with the prostate cancer, and from there, I went to the bone cancer.
Okay.
And he was a big, your average Italian guy. He was short and just
Stocky.
stocky.
Yeah.
big vino belly, and
Nice.
yeah. But yeah, and he just watching him shrivel up to nothing, and just it's brutal.
It's
brutal.
tough.
Yeah.
At that age too, I feel like mid-20s is like a pretty pivotal age in terms of like, you know, you sort of becoming a man,
Yeah.
right?
Absolutely.
So it's kind of tough. Like,
Yeah.
you know, obviously you're of Italian descent, as are we, so we understand like the role like a father plays, you know.
Yeah.
So it's definitely tough. But you said right after that, your first child was born. It was your daughter, you said?
Yes. Yeah. Sarah was born the year after my dad died.
Okay.
And then obviously Jesse and Jacob, twin boys, they came along 3 years later.
Oh, Jesse has a twin?
Yeah, twin brother Jacob.
I didn't even know that.
I had no idea.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
Yeah. They're total opposites in every friggin' way you could possibly
Yeah.
think. You wouldn't know they're twins.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, he lives out in BC. He's loving it out there.
Cool.
Yeah, he's your typical outdoorsman.
Mm.
He just loves everything. That's why he's in BC, obviously.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, he's doing good. My daughter, she's also in BC right now, but she's a world traveler. She's worked on cruise ships, and she's done it all. She's been up practically almost all over the world.
Proud dad moment or what?
Oh, for sure. I mean, I wish they all lived here.
Yeah.
Not in the house, but I wish they lived in, you know,
Closer.
down the street.
We talk about it a lot too, and Anth mentions it a lot too. Having kids can really change you as a man, and obviously now you're getting into fatherhood, all this stuff, but it really changes the way you look at life, your motivation, your purpose. Did you feel that as well when you started having kids?
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. I think even more so, even at my age now, you just appreciate things more.
Yeah.
You do. I mean, my mom's still alive. She's like 82, and she's just not in good health. She's been suffering from Alzheimer's. It's
Okay.
a form of a Lewy body. It's one of the worst things you can get. And she's been suffering with that for 2 years. So I see her quite often,
Yeah.
Mhm.
almost every day, pretty well. But yeah.
But how was that for you though? Because I feel like, now you'd say like mid-20s is like early to have a kid. I guess back then it wasn't as
No,
uncommon.
it
that
was the thing
like
to
normal.
do, man.
Yeah.
It was the thing to do.
Right. So how old
Yeah.
exactly were you when you had? Do you remember when you had your daughter?
I got married at 23, and
Okay.
I had my daughter at 25.
Which like it seems, like I said, seems crazy to say now. Like, oh
now,
shit,
yeah.
married at
But our parents
married-
did the same thing.
No,
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Mine even earlier.
No, now your generation, like you're in your 30s.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're still not doing it.
If-
We're still
if-
not
if-
doing it.
Yeah, that's if you do it.
Or we just
Yeah.
buy a dog,
Yeah.
you know?
But
So
Get a dog and that's it.
So how was that for you though? Like, because regardless of the times, like, you know, you're still a fucking human. Like,
Yep.
to have to take on the accountability, like the responsibility of having a child that early. Like, what was that like for you? You said mid-20s. Like,
Well, you grow up real quick.
Yeah.
I mean, I had a good job. I've worked at the Fasco. It's a local steel factory in Campbellton.
Mhm.
I put over 35 and a half years in there. I retired 4 years ago now.
Yeah.
And
Congratulations.
I already forgot the question.
How was it though having a kid and then kids in your
yeah.
mid,
You know
in your
what?
mid-20s?
You have no choice. You grow up real quick.
Yeah.
I mean, I partied like everybody else when I was younger, and then I got married. I mean, you still party, and then you have kids. You still party, but it gets less partying. You know,
Yeah, literally,
because you got shit to do, right?
for
And
sure.
Even
for
as
sure.
even as a dad, what would you say you were trying to really instill in your kids at an early age? Like any sort of lessons or traits that you wanted them to have?
Number one was respect.
Yeah.
Respect. Yeah, 100%. Which, and I'm not here to dish kids today, but kids today they're fucked.
Yeah,
they
no, I
got-
agree.
They got
they
no
are.
respect.
Yeah.
For one.
For the
Yep.
parents,
They know
especially.
everything. And yeah, they don't have no respect for the parents.
Mhm.
You know, their parents are fucking still scrubbing their ass at teenagers, and
Yep.
buddy, they do everything for them. Like,
true.
I don't even want to go there, but
Yeah.
like fucking
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. No, you're right. So,
So-
respect.
so
Respect is the
respect.
biggest thing.
respect for
Yeah.
sure.
I feel like that also. I mean, it should be a universal thing, but I think that also comes from the fact that like that's the way Italians are raised. Like
Yes.
your elders, obviously your parents, but also your elders.
Yeah.
So it's like if your family had like family friends, it was like you treat them the same way you treat us, like with just that.
Respect your elders. It was actually like a real thing.
Yeah, I feel like we've lost that like
Yeah.
saying.
Oh, we've lost that a while ago.
yeah,
Right?
Yeah. Yeah, because my parents were first generation when they came to Canada.
Okay.
So, you know, so I'm the first generation full Canadian kind of
Canadian.
thing.
Yeah,
But yeah, I mean, so you know what? They came here blind. They
Yeah.
didn't know what. They didn't even speak the language.
you know what to expect. Yeah,
No, nothing. So I mean, they did the best they can.
Yeah.
They raised 3 kids, and we learned off them, and then we hope to do better than they did, kind of thing.
Yeah.
And
That-
did your parents like speak any English, or they came here knowing
They
nothing
did.
and then they learned
Well,
it?
no, they didn't know English when
Yeah.
they came here, but yeah, they eventually learned English.
Yeah.
But yeah.
It's always broken though, kind of. You know.
Oh,
it's
it's
like,
yeah,
all, bro.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. They're telling you a story. It's half Italian. It's
Yeah.
half English. You know.
then their dialects come in. Where are they from in Italy?
Brutzes,
There you
Central.
go.
Oh, that's
There you go.
the same
How about
as
you
me.
guys?
Brutzes,
Yeah?
yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
My dad's from the south, and then my dad's from Calabria. My mom's from like Rome, around there.
Right
So-
on.
But
Yeah.
I'm actually a Brutzes, like.
Nice.
Yeah. So okay.
From
there you
where?
go.
What area?
Okay, well, it's two parts. So there's one Campobasso. And
Campo
then,
Basso. Been there.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
So there
yeah,
you go.
yeah.
That's a bigger town, and then from my mom's side, it's a smaller town, Villa Fonsina. It's like a super small town.
Yeah,
Sounds
yeah.
like a small
Well,
town.
they're all small towns.
Yeah. But that one's like, bro, it's like
guys
it's
might
like
be
one
paisans.
street.
You
It's
guys
like
might be
one,
paisans.
bro. It's like less than a kilometer.
But
of,
that's
like,
how they name
houses.
towns. It's just like three houses that are together. That's a town now.
Yeah. No,
So
no,
you
for
didn't even get a
sure.
grocery store.
No, you got nothing there. You got to drive or go for a
No, you gotta
fucking.
farm it, bro. Come on.
You drive. You had the horse. You had the donkey, man.
No, it's true. My family actually has a farm there. It's funny you say that. But yeah, no, it's cool. I can relate a little bit. I'm you're technically first generation. Your parents were born in Italy.
Yeah.
You're first one born here. My parents were actually born in Canada.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I'm second gen. Although my parents are very Italian, though.
Yes.
Like they
Yeah.
both speak it fluently. Like
That's how you grow up. You know.
they're still very Italian, right?
Now,
So
not to, do you guys speak Italian?
I speak
He
Italian. I
does.
could
Yeah.
speak pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm
pretty good.
second gen, dude. I fucking.
Well, you know
lost
what?
it.
I grew up in my parents. That's what they were speaking to me.
Yeah.
In
Exactly.
Italian. Same with my grandparents,
Yep.
right? So that's
Yep.
just something that I kind of picked up. But you know how the language is too. If you don't use it after a while too,
It goes away.
it goes away. You know, no excuse.
Plus, like, yeah, I wasn't raised in that way. But I mean, I saw one of my grandparents. So I'm lucky, so I try to communicate with her and that. But she also speaks somehow perfect English. Like you've met
Yep,
Manona. She's
yep.
like so. Anyways, but yeah, enough about us. I want to keep the show going. So you have 3 kids.
Yep.
Where does life go for you from that point on?
Well, I had 3 kids. I was married for 10 years. Went through a divorce. Went through a pretty ugly divorce.
Okay.
And my kids ended up going with my ex-wife. You know, it's your typical bullshit fight in court. You know, you get penalized because you get a full-time job. You can't get full custody of your kids. I mean, I had to deal with all that. I mean, it was just a nightmare for a lot of years.
Yeah.
But I mean, you know what? The sun does come up at the end of the road, and
Yeah.
it does get better. I
For
mean,
sure.
now it's all good. It's all good.
The from that standpoint, because like we mentioned to you off camera, like both our parents are divorced. Luckily, mine was very civil, which I know is not always a common thing, right?
No.
The court aspect was that throughout years of dealing with that? Was that like did it get dealt with very quickly?
No,
No?
man. It was like a snail moving across the fucking driveway, man. It was just long and drawn, and yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there was times where I was going to quit my job and just fucking go to Italy, stay with my uncle, and you know, just.
not a
But you know
bad
what?
deal.
I'm not going to desert my kids, man.
That's true.
I
Yeah.
brought them into this world, you know.
rightfully so.
Yeah.
Yeah, you take care of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it gets tough though, right? Because then like
It is tough. You get in a dark hole, man. You start thinking stupid shit.
Yes.
But you know what? And I had a lot of support from my friends and family,
uh-huh.
which was awesome.
Was your ex-wife from the same neighborhood, different neighborhood?
Yep. Yeah, she was
Okay.
born in Hamilton Mountain. She was
Okay,
born
so
and raised there.
That probably makes it tough.
Yep.
Was it like a high school sweetheart situation?
It was actually a high school sweetheart.
Yeah.
We dated in high school, and then we broke up for 4 years, and then she was in college, and then we got together again,
Okay.
got married, yada, yada, yada. And
Yeah.
yeah, your typical high school.
Why do you think? I mean, in brief or however deep you want to go, but why do you think it didn't work out?
You know, we just outgrew each other.
True.
Yeah, we outgrew each other, and
It happens.
yeah, it happens. It happens.
Do you
know.
believe that there are like soulmates for people?
Yeah.
You believe you could find someone that like for the rest of your life you could potentially be with?
That face, I don't know.
You know, because
You know,
again, we're coming from us with 2 divorced parents, right?
I
With the
know.
same
You know,
thing.
I hope to. I hope so.
Yeah.
I hope there is, but yeah, who knows, man? You know what? It's work. It's work. You got to put up with a lot of bullshit. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, the person you're with is not going to do everything you want 100% or
Yeah.
listen to you, blah blah. You know, it's all that stuff.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
it is what it is.
Yeah.
Fair. So, but all 3 kids from the same
Yes.
same one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That
And
makes
so,
sense. How did you guys make sure not to really, have the kids affected by what was happening? Because I know even like, going back to it for us too, like I think our parents were staying together for a long time just for the kids.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just to make it like, oh, like we're still together. Don't worry about it. And then as soon as like we could move out, it's like, yeah, by the way,
We're done.
We
done.
hate each other.
right?
We're
So
getting
it
out
seemed
of
like
here.
you didn't do it that way. It seemed like there were still the kids around and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
It's tough, right?
You know, I don't want to get into it, but
Okay.
it was just tough. It was tough.
Yeah, I'm asking just basically more so like in a general view of relationships, right? We talk about it all the time. I think nowadays compared to let's say when you met your ex-wife, I think it's harder now to find someone to be with than ever before, right?
Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna
agree.
speak, but you
Yeah.
even have a relationship, right? So, do you think that it's become harder now from what you see, even from your kids, from Jesse and your other children, that they have trouble getting in relationships or keeping relationships? Because we talk about it all the time. It's almost impossible to keep a good relationship, depending on what you do for a living.
Oh, so you
obviously,
think
right?
they're following into the same trap kind of thing, or
No,
around the same road?
I feel like people don't have enough guidance when it comes to relationships and stuff. A lot of people settle down maybe when they shouldn't, and a lot of people maybe will stay single when they shouldn't either. Like I've been single for a long time too, and we have this back and forth all the time because, like I said, he's in a relationship where I'm just like, oh well, maybe right now is not the right time, or I don't want to force it. I haven't found someone, so maybe speak on that a little bit as to your experience with that, and maybe if you've seen any changes as the generations continue to grow.
Maybe
It's a
even
loaded
better,
question.
Maybe even better. What's your advice for somebody
Yeah, there you go.
when getting into a relationship?
Yes.
With now the
You know what?
experience you have, the wisdom you have, the
Like
situations
if
you've been
your
through.
kids come up to you and say, "Hey, Dad, I might be talking to this girl. What do you think about this? How should I act, or how should I move?"
You know, you got to be number one. You got to be honest. Put everything on the table.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
you
it's
gotta,
facts,
you
true.
gotta,
Yeah.
absolutely.
At the
Because I was after my divorce, I was in a 21-year relationship.
Okay.
Oh shit!
You know what? I put everything on the table. First day we hooked up, whatever kind of thing, and you know what? And that was my part.
Yeah.
I mean, you just got to be honest.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah,
You know,
yeah.
This is what I want. This is what I don't want. Boom, boom. If it's not good for you, then
That's what we
the
always
door's
say.
right there.
Yeah, we literally say that we say if you're like honest with what you are looking for from the start,
Yeah.
then if things don't work out, at least you made it like you made it clear what you were looking for. There was no like, oh well, I didn't know you wanted that, or I didn't know you wanted this.
Yeah.
But 21 years after,
Yeah.
holy shit, it's
Yeah.
basically another fucking marriage,
Pretty well.
another lifetime.
Yeah.
Okay, so then I want to keep going from there, because obviously then now you have 3 kids, but you have one who is taking this like insane road, like this journey of life, Jesse, right? Like he's
Yeah.
obviously choosing a not so typical,
Not
path.
traditional at
It's
all.
not traditional,
Yeah.
right? So how does that begin? And how do you try to support it, or what are your initial thoughts? You know, because I know he had like the show with MTV, which is how MTV
Yeah,
Pat came
yeah.
to be.
Yeah.
So what were your
Careless
thoughts when all
Teens.
that? Yeah, exactly. What were your thoughts when that was kind of what was going on, or that's what he wanted to pursue?
You know what? I was all for it, but obviously he was still in high school, so you know, get your school done, get a real job, blah
Yeah.
blah blah. I mean, he was doing Careless Teen. They're doing a lot of stupid shit though. Like I don't know if you ever watched Careless.
I
Like it
haven't,
was aired
no.
on TV for the longest time, and my mom would watch it. And
Uh-huh.
she'd being an old Italian, she'd go, "Oh, you know, Jesse, you okay, Jesse?" You know, like they're fucking like nailing their bag to a table, and they're doing stupid shit.
Yeah, yeah,
But yeah, I mean, with Jesse again, it all started with him being a kid. He was making duct tape wallets. He was always an entrepreneur. He always wanted to make shit to make money, and then he had his clothing business, Dollars. I don't know if you ever heard of that.
No.
no,
Dollars. He was making T-shirts, and yeah, he was
yeah.
just always that was his thing.
You
Yeah.
could
That was
see
his
it in him,
passion. Oh, 100%.
I guess. And then so he does Careless Teens. Obviously, which listen, like regardless of how far it went, like it was a show on TV,
On MTV.
Oh, 100%.
Which
That's
is-
huge.
which is fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And-
especially for a kid from Hamilton.
yeah. Yeah.
How old was he when that happened?
I'm gonna say 16.
Which is crazy. Which is crazy.
Oh, 100%.
For a 16-year-old.
Yeah.
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 Holy shit.
Yeah.
And was there, from your perspective, was there like buzz around Hamilton? Like, holy fuck, there's this kid who has a TV show. Like,
I don't remember too much of that. No, because you know what? YouTube wasn't a thing.
true.
I mean, social media wasn't really a thing. It wasn't huge, you
Mhm.
know? I mean, I knew nothing about it back then.
Yeah.
I only grew up to social media because Jesse got involved in doing what he's doing today.
Yes.
Yeah.
But yeah. So I don't think it was a big thing, but maybe it was. I don't know.
Yeah. Well,
What-
it's MTV.
When was the start of MTV Pat? Do you remember how that started?
Oh, jeez. I don't know. A few years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? I'd go visit Jesse once in a while. You know, Kyle and all the boys would all come here, and then we just kind of bonded. And they said, "Hey, let's go on a road trip." They invited me on everything they did. They treated me like fucking one of them.
Yeah.
You know, one of theirs, right?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that was crazy. You saw the beginning. Like you saw the beginning of their relationship, their friendship, their business partnership. What was that like? How was that for you seeing it from a very intimate perspective? Whereas obviously people just saw what was on camera. Like obviously, like you said, Kyle was coming around here. They were having parties here. They were ordering pizza naked.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, yeah. Like answering the door naked. Like, what the fuck you doing, man? And you know, the funny thing is I got an old couple right across the street. They're sitting on their porch watching all this shit, eh? I'm going, fuck
Having a
sakes.
laugh.
And I'm at work. I don't even know this is going on until after the video gets posted.
Yeah,
eh?
yeah.
I'm going, for fuck's sakes. At least block out the number of the house. Yeah.
So when for you did you think, or when did you see it actually take shape and grow and become something that you're like, oh fuck, okay,
This is legit.
this is legit now?
Oh, for a while, I knew it was legit. Yeah. But again, you know, to back up a bit, I'm just being the old dad. You know, like I'd say, Jess, do what you're doing. It's great.
Yeah.
But get a real fucking job. Like fucking, you know, that pays money. Because they weren't making money at the beginning.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, they had to build up what they got today. I mean, now they got an empire. I mean,
Yeah.
Of course.
both sides, like Nelk, like Sunday,
Yeah.
like all of them. They're building their own empires.
Yeah.
Which is great. But
But you were still telling him to get a job.
yeah. Now, no, you know what? Now I'm 150% backing him up. Oh, anything he needs, anything I can do for him, anything, whatever. Oh, 100%. Yeah.
I guess it's a thing of also like, not only was like it was early, like YouTube was very early in those days, like, but on top of that, it's like it's so like again it's so untraditional. Like how the hell were you supposed to really understand what it could be?
Yeah.
When I felt like they maybe didn't even really know what it was.
Yeah,
gonna
I
be
didn't
either.
understand shit.
You're like, wait, you guys just
But-
make funny videos? Like, well,
Yeah, yeah. Or it's not even funny. They're like
Stupid.
stupid. Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck you doing?
true.
Yeah.
So when's the first time you get involved in a piece of content?
It was I probably started just before the European tour.
Okay.
I don't know exactly what I was doing or what, but yeah, around that time.
Yeah.
A few years ago anyway.
And were you still working while doing that?
You know, that's the thing too. I had just retired. So
Okay.
that's when they invited me. Let's get on board. So
Okay.
yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
basically.
I was gonna say, how were you working and still?
Yeah, no, I wasn't
Doing
working.
that.
I think I was doing a little bit when I was working, then I finally retired, and then they just wanted to put me on board.
Yeah.
Imagine
full-time?
people at your work just seeing you on YouTube. Like, who
Oh,
is
yeah.
this guy supposed to be
Yeah,
at
that's
work?
what I'm saying.
Well, see, now that's another thing, too. People my age, they don't understand. Even now,
True.
a lot of
Yeah.
my buddies don't even fucking know what I do.
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to explain it to them.
Yeah.
It's not for them, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
How's your take on the social media world? Because you really dived in the last couple of years.
Yeah,
right?
you know what? It sucks you in, man, like a magnet. It does.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I love it. I get a lot of support. People are positive.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you get the 0.5% of idiots out there saying something, but I'm not worried about that.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you know what? 100%, I'm going to say they're all positive and they're
Yeah. I went through your comments and I was looking at what people were saying, and yeah, it's all people that they fuck with you.
Well,
Yeah.
you're giving them
Yeah.
content that fires them up. You're doing like some motivational type content.
yeah,
Right?
yeah.
It's like start working, do those push-ups. Come
Yeah,
on, let's
yeah.
go. So is that something that that's always been a part of you, kind of like that motivational figure?
100%. If I can motivate 10 people,
Mm-hmm.
You'll
mission
do it.
accomplished, man.
Yeah.
And I think I do motivate people to do shit. You
Yeah.
know, and I think it's all positive shit. You know, I don't influence, even though I do. I don't influence drinking, drugs, and blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
You know, I don't motivate that. I mean, not motivate. I don't
Promote that.
promote that shit.
Yeah.
But no.
And
Yeah.
even the but I want to stay on the track of you joining them and going off and doing it. So I would say, because I've been watching the Nelk stuff forever, I would say the Euro trip was the big,
Oh, yeah.
like it was the big MTV Pat moment.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah.
That's when it
Yeah.
like really took
Yeah.
shape. You know,
Yeah.
like MTV Pat. That's when it really took shape. How was that trip for you? Like, did you know what to expect?
It was mind blowing. It was every day was mind blowing.
Yeah.
Like every day. We traveled to 10 different countries in 10 weeks.
It's crazy.
It was just go, but it was 100% fun.
Mhm.
And then, you know what? I'd be posting shit and fucking people be, and this is when I'm with my girlfriend, my ex-girlfriend, and people, this guy Fox. I go, oh man, fuck, and she's losing her shit, eh? Like,
of course.
I can imagine Jimmy Gapple's there just fucking going nuts. This guy fucks right here.
yeah, you didn't help either. Yeah.
It was a good
Yeah,
time though.
it was a great time. And you know what? I'm gonna say it right here. I'm not a player by no means, man. I'm good with one person.
Mhm.
I'm not. I don't have the time for that.
Yeah.
It's too much work.
Yeah.
It's enough work with one person, man.
Yeah.
It's true.
But trying to convince that to my ex-girlfriend was
She thought
another
you wanted,
story.
you wanted more than one.
Oh, she thought I was out there having a blast, but I wasn't.
Well, I mean, fuck. It's also tough. I could imagine from the outside looking in. They're in Europe. They're
Yeah.
getting fucking.
Yeah.
They get crowds of
They're
people anywhere
drinking
they are.
crowds. There's girls everywhere.
Oh, yeah. Girls, hookers. There's just hookers and blow and just everything, man.
Sounds like a good time, bro. I don't know why.
It was.
That sounds like a great time.
You know what? It
Was there any moments during that trip though? Because like, listen, I have to say this. The fucking shit they did was absolutely outrageous.
Yeah.
Like on another fucking level. And I can only imagine how many things just didn't make it to camera. Like,
buddy.
didn't make it to the fucking,
yeah.
you know?
Yeah, there's just some things you just can't put on camera.
No, 100%.
Yeah, yeah,
Was there ever a time where you're like, guys, this is fucked up? Like, as the dad of the group here, like, this is fucked. Like, you guys are fucked.
Like, you have to lecture them.
You know what? It's funny you say that because I would all sit them down. I'd call a meeting, eh?
Oh, yeah?
Right away. They
Oh,
go,
yeah?
They're fucking rolling their eyes. But they went with it. We're all sitting. I go, look, you know what, guys? We should maybe not do this. Maybe do this. And they're going, yeah. Meeting's done. 10 minutes later, they're they're doing right back to what they were doing. Yeah. I mean, I love them. They're great guys, but yeah, they didn't listen to a word I said.
Yeah, it's okay. No. It's okay. It probably wasn't going to be easy to anyways with guy like in that situation. And that was the brand.
Yeah.
It was to get fucked
I mean,
up.
don't forget too, they were hyped just as much as I was hyped.
Of course.
I mean, to them, that's what they were looking for. To me, every day was like, holy fuck. It was just another level every day.
So I guess at that point you're watching Jesse's journey, right? And if I go too ahead, you let me know, right?
Yeah,
but
go.
When does it start happening where you start to notice, you know what? Or maybe Jesse comes to you and says, Dad, like, this is a lot for me right now, or I'm going through some shit, or now the mental health kicks in and you're like, okay, is this like really doable at this rate that you're going at this volume? Does that conversation happen with you two, and when does that happen?
Yeah, I mean, Jesse confides in me. We've talked a lot, and I knew he was going down a sewer really quick. I mean, he was drinking too much. He wasn't himself. He wasn't happy. He was miserable. He was it almost sound he was just going down a dark hole that he didn't want to be in. And the first thing he had to do was quit drinking. Yeah. That was the main thing. Yeah. And Jesse needs his own space. Not so much now, but back then he just needs his own space. Mm-hmm. He needed just to, for whatever reason, clear his mind or
just to be alone.
Yeah. Just to whatever. Yeah.
Which is hard, obviously, in the world that he's in. Right?
Absolutely.
To be able to
because
do that.
people expect.
And they have no idea what happens. Yeah, behind closed doors.
And that's another thing. Yeah. Everyone thinks, oh yeah, they're all fucking, they're all drinking, they're all doing
happy.
this. But you know what? There is another side to that too.
Yeah.
100%.
We're all still human. Like
exactly.
At the end of the day.
Exactly.
What kind of advice did you give him at that time?
I stood by, no matter what he did, I stood by him. You know, I would talk to him. I'd say, well, quit drinking or make changes.
Yeah.
Make changes.
Yeah.
Simple.
Do whatever's going to work for you.
Yes.
But
at that time, he didn't even know what to do. He was
still so young, too.
Yeah. And exactly.
Because it all came so fast. And
everything, the money came so fast. The popularity, it's just a life change for everybody.
But before, because I want to go into the money a little bit. Before that, I want to ask you, just like, even going back to the Europe trip, and then how now you're kind of just like, you're a staple now in the crew. Like your MTV Pat, people are expecting you in the videos to whatever extent. Like, how is that for you at your age, having to like be now this personality? It's true. And like you said, like you're like, dude, I had a good job. I was just doing my thing. Like, and now all of a sudden, like, you find yourself in front of the camera.
Yeah.
Like in front of millions, though.
That's the other thing. It's not like in front of the camera for 50 people. It's in front of the camera for literally millions of people. And if we know anything, like we obviously saw it when we were working with Kyle and Full Send and whatnot, it's like we saw like how hardcore the fans are.
It's insane.
Oh yeah, they're dedicated 100%.
So how was that for you, just stepping into that world almost kind of out of nowhere?
Again, it was the whole journey was just mind blowing, man. It was just, I can't even, I don't know. It was just,
It's tough to put into words, eh? It's just a whirlwind.
Yeah. I mean, it was just awesome. It was awesome.
Yeah.
I don't even know what to say. I don't know.
Yeah. No, I hear you. I can imagine. I could just imagine, like, I'm trying to put myself in your shoes to say, like, fuck, like, regular job, doing your thing, whatever.
Imagine our dads.
Yeah, well, that's kind of what I'm thinking. I'm like, fuck, if I put my dad in front of the camera right now,
He'd be a star.
yeah, I mean, I think he would.
He'd be down, actually. He'd be down.
The thing is, he would, right?
Yeah.
He would, but at the same time, I'm like, holy fuck, in front of millions, like, it's not a joke.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
You know?
It's funny you say that because I don't think of it that way in front
Okay.
of millions. You know, when
Yeah.
I'm doing whatever I do, I don't think of it that way for some reason.
Okay.
I
Just do your thing.
I just try to act natural. Well,
It's better not to
natural.
think about it, to be honest. So that's
I make a joke out of everything.
Yeah.
You know what? I try not to get serious on whenever I post something, unless something really pisses me off. Then I
Yeah.
gotta put it out there, whatever.
Yeah. Go nuts.
But yeah. But otherwise, no. I try to keep it positive. I keep it funny, stupid funny. If you
Yeah.
want to call it.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Okay, fair enough.
So the story continues, and now Jesse's in a place where he wants to change. He needs to change at that point. You're there to support him, and then what kind of happens? What happens with your role? Because then I know Jesse starts Sunday. Do you have a role to play there? So talk about that a bit.
I guess you could say
What did you think about the whole concept when he brought it to you?
like to go on like
No,
to
just
to
his
leave
new
Nelk,
plan.
or you
Yeah,
mean,
to leave Nelk and start. His
Oh,
own
you know
thing.
what? I don't know, man. That was a brutal moment.
Yeah.
It's a big decision to make.
Of
man.
course.
You're leaving like money, clout. I mean, you're leaving everything. But I mean, I backed him up no matter what he decided to do.
Of course.
It's
Were you surprised?
at the beginning, yeah.
Yeah.
But I knew he had to do something.
Fair.
Yeah.
Fair. You could see it.
Yeah. I mean, in my heart, I didn't want him to do it because he stand to lose everything he worked for.
Yeah.
I mean, they both worked hard to get where they are today.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And then I know, like, I can imagine, and we spoke to Jesse about it. Like, it's just legal shit, and now all of a sudden it's like you're almost battling. In a way, it's like somebody that like you built this thing with. It kind of sucks, and like, you know what I mean. I don't think that either side really wished bad upon one another, but it's just the way that these legal battles tend to go.
Yeah.
And then like we were mentioning off camera more that like, and I said this, I had a lot of respect actually for both of them in the way that none of them publicly bashed each other.
100%. Yeah.
Regardless
Which
of
I'm
like,
really glad for.
yeah, first of all, it's very respectable because in this YouTube world,
Yep.
that's generally what like people use it as a way to get views,
Yep.
Yeah.
right, and
Yeah.
to make more money.
Yep.
So I had a lot of respect for the fact that they both strayed away from doing that. I know Jesse went like super silent. So did Kyle on the situation. I remember for months, almost a year, people were like, "Hey, what the fuck is going on? Where's
Yeah.
Jesse?" We don't
Neither
see
one
Jesse."
were talking about shit
Yeah.
for a
Yeah.
while.
Yeah.
Which I loved it. To be honest,
Yeah.
like I said, very respectable on both sides. So for me, I love to see that. Was that always the game plan? Like, was Jesse like, "Hey, I'm just stepping away. I don't even want to talk about this shit."
Pretty well.
Yeah.
Pretty well. Yeah.
And for you, how was it for you seeing that? Especially like you mentioned, like you had Kyle in this house doing pranks. You were
were
on
like a
trips with
dad.
him. You were
Yeah.
almost like a second dad in some ways on these trips and stuff like that. How was that for you? Kind of seeing this, I don't want to say downturn, but this situation that they found themselves in.
It was sad.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I wasn't a fan of it, but I mean, they got to do what they got to do at the end of the day.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
They kind of know what's right for them,
Yeah.
for sure.
They handled it well, though. To be honest, they both did.
They did. They both bit their tongues and,
Which is like the hardest thing to do in those situations.
oh, 100%. It's so easy to go on camera or go on your phone and say, yeah, you're a fucking idiot
Yep.
and this and that. But I don't think there was a fucking idiot episode. It was just they were on different
Yeah.
streams after a while.
It happens.
It happens.
Yeah. And then I guess he starts planning for Sunday, And what was your thoughts on the whole concept of Sunday and what he planned to do next?
Well, to be honest, I was probably as confused as everybody else was at the beginning. 'Cause I mean, there was a lot going on, but there wasn't a lot going on.
Yeah.
The information was out there, but it wasn't out there. I mean, now I understand it. I'm sure everybody else seems to understand it. I mean, again, I'm 150% for the guy.
Yeah.
Because now it's starting to take shape. It's
Yes.
out there, right? He's
Yes.
having his first drop October 1st.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully it does well. And you know what? Kudos to him.
Yeah.
Do you think that he'll be more successful this way in having that kind of, let's say, control over like his own career kind of thing? Whereas Nelk, like if he has to go out and party, he has to go out and party.
Yes. I think that's a big key. He's in control of
Yes.
everything.
And he seemed really in
Everything.
control too. When
Yeah,
we were,
he
when
is
we
in
were there.
control. He's not an idiot by
Yeah,
no.
yeah.
Jesse knows what he's doing.
He's a very smart fucking
He is,
guy.
he is.
Yeah. You could see
Yeah.
it. And you know
Yeah.
what? Even to the point of I kind of want to go back to the money for a second, because like you mentioned, like the money came very quick. They worked for a long time, and
Yeah.
then the money sort of just splashed.
It just fell out of the skies.
Yeah.
Like fucking boom.
What was that,
Like
like-
millions.
like what did you just get a call and like, holy shit, dad, like I'm a fucking millionaire? Like how did you find out about it? I'm curious.
I pretty well found out about it like when everybody else did, because you know what? Their drops were just stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like their drops, they would sell like 10, 13, 15 million dollars worth of merch in a short period of time.
Yeah,
like who does that?
Yeah.
Yeah. I know.
No
does
one
that?
else. No one else
crazy.
actually.
You know,
Just
it's
that.
crazy.
Like it's surreal.
Yeah.
But
And was that like, were you in the rooms when that stuff was happening, or was that more?
oh
of
yeah,
like
yeah. If I'm out there, yeah, I'm usually
Yeah.
there with them. Oh yeah,
Crazy.
They're all hyped up. Like they're on fucking. They're like little kids, eh?
Just watch
Well,
the
yeah.
numbers. Just
Oh
watch the
yeah,
numbers on
watching the
screen.
graphs and fucking. Oh yeah, this.
and you're just sitting there like, holy fuck,
What the
that's
fuck?
$10 million right there. Like,
Yeah,
Damn.
wow.
yeah.
And is there a level of pride for you where you're
Oh.
like, holy shit, like this is
Oh,
my
yeah.
kid, this is my fucking
Yeah.
sperm right
Oh,
here.
yeah.
You look at this,
Yeah,
look at this
yeah,
motherfucker
yeah.
just did. You
Yeah.
know?
My seed right
Yeah,
there.
Yeah.
See, that's the one that made it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, like I said, I'm proud of the kid. I'm proud of all my kids.
Yeah.
They're doing what they want to do.
That's the
which
key.
which is key to
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
You know?
It's not
Don't
always
do
about
what your
money.
don't do what your parents want you to do. What you want to do, man. Because life is short.
See, but look, it sounds like you made a change though, because there was a time where you were saying, get a
Yes.
regular job.
Yes.
Da-da-da-da,
Yeah.
That was the
whatever.
hard-headed
Yeah,
Italian though.
that's
Yeah,
right.
Charles, the
That
wop
was
in
my
you.
parents coming out of my head.
Yeah, that was the wop. Yeah.
Exactly. The WAP coming out.
Yeah.
No, you know what? And this goes for all kids out there, man. Do what the fuck you want, man.
Yeah.
Do what the fuck you want. I mean, not in the mischief. I mean, for your future.
Yes.
Do what you want.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of kids they wait for their father's approval in life. They wait for that proud moment. I want my dad to be proud of me. I know I want that too. I know
Yeah,
we all
yeah,
do.
yeah,
I know
of
young men
course.
really look
Do you
up
think
to
it's
their,
like that now?
I still think it's like that.
Yeah.
I mean, I would love my dad to call me and say I'm proud of you. I think that would be beautiful.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah.
So I think
Yeah.
the fact that you're on here saying this like you are is I think all your kids will really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Do you have
The
any?
only thing is, I think kids don't appreciate their parents
as much either. Yes.
Yeah, at the same time.
Is that what
Yeah,
you see too?
yeah.
Yeah, I think so. But I think
Yeah.
that has to do with everything the world we live in, social media.
Yeah.
Everyone's on their phones
Yeah, I
all
think
day.
society has done that.
It's fucked, right?
Yeah, it is fucked.
Do you,
Everything.
do you remember any moments where you had that kind of interaction with Jesse or any of your kids where you mentioned how proud you were?
Of them?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I tell them I'm proud of them all the time.
Guy's just a
yeah.
good pops.
I
know. Yeah.
Yeah, I tell them I love
It's a
them.
solid dude. Yeah.
You know what? You can't be afraid to say you love your kids, man.
yeah.
You know what? You got to tell them that.
And vice versa for the kids.
For
You
the
can't
kids,
be
too.
afraid
Yeah,
to tell your parents
yeah.
you love them.
Yeah. Oh
Tell
yeah.
your pops you
yeah.
love him. Tell your mom you love him.
Yeah.
You have to.
Because it's interesting. It's like I think people
People
forget.
wait for a moment.
Yeah,
They
you
wait for
forget
this moment
that
to
we're
say
here
it.
one day and we're
Yeah,
gone
they
the
wait
next.
till they're getting married or they're waiting to their fucking first communion.
Yeah.
Or, like, I could call them up and say, have a conversation. They go, okay, love you guys.
Yeah.
See you whenever.
Yeah, exactly. And how's it been? You mentioned that Jesse will call you and say, "Hey, come out,"
Yep.
and you fucking hop on a plane the next day and
Yeah,
you fly
yeah,
out there.
yeah,
How's that
pretty
been?
well. That's great.
Yeah.
Well, I always look forward to going there.
Yeah.
To me, it's a break. But then at the same time, I look forward to coming back home
Yeah,
because this is my safe space.
Yeah.
I know what's going on here. When I'm there, I'm a lost puppy. Man.
Yeah, you have no idea.
Yeah,
right?
I'm fucking like a dog. I just fucking follow him around and fucking
He puts you in a couple tees and he goes, "Hey, buddy, stand over there, bro."
Yeah, here, put this on and fucking,
the matching set.
yeah. And it's true. I mean, even like with the Nelk boys, here, just fucking put this on and walk around and say something stupid or say something. I don't know, whatever.
Yeah.
But it seemed like you were never afraid to do it at the same time, or were you? Was that just you fucking putting on
You
the
seemed
face?
really confident on camera most of the
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
If you know what, if all eyes are on me, I'm not like this. This to me, I feel uncomfortable.
Really?
I mean,
Really?
being my first
We could have another
pod,
shot too
Yeah.
if you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I've never done a pod before. I mean, I only met you guys today. So,
Yeah, about 20 minutes ago. Yeah.
exactly. So
Yeah.
am I nervous? 100%. You know,
For
I'm probably
sure.
gonna stutter. I'm fucking chewing on my tongue a bit, but
But I feel like in those videos though, like in the Nelk videos when you were involved, there was like at least on camera, like on the other side, watching on the
natural,
screen,
like a
you looked like
natural.
you were fucking.
I agree.
You look like
because
you belong there.
yeah, it's back to that question. You know, I don't think about a million people watching because all I got is like back in the day, like Osgod is fucking got the camera,
Yeah.
or fucking so you
Yeah.
just whatever. And if it doesn't work out, do it again.
Yes,
You
go
know,
again.
do it
Yeah,
again,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. Which is crazy. Like it's impressive. I'm telling you because now I
How many episodes did it take us to get
holy
confident?
fuck, too fucking many.
Yeah.
Too fucking many. It's a different format, obviously. The cameras, the mics, it's a whole different thing, right? And it's
We popped your cherry, your podcast cherry.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Absolutely.
I'm so happy about that. Let's
Yeah,
have a drink
yeah.
to that.
Yeah,
then.
cheers to that.
Cheers to
Fucking
your
hell yeah.
to us popping
Cheers.
the cherry.
Again,
Cheers.
Yeah.
So
Nice.
when you look, this is something that I have a question about, because if I was in your position, being a dad with Jesse, for example, was there any moments where he inspired you
He inspired me.
or he motivated you?
Well,
Because
you know
maybe
what?
going on his journey and seeing
Yeah.
what he's done.
I think he's definitely got me out of my shell. So I'm a pretty quiet guy. I mean, I'm just an ordinary dad.
Yeah, we met
ordinary
you.
person.
You're just like, you remind me of my
I
dad.
just chill. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
you
good. That's
yeah,
a good thing.
You do. That's why I was like,
yeah.
I came in here. I'm like, if my dad would do exactly everything I'm
Exactly,
seeing
exactly,
here.
exactly.
This is exactly how my fucking dad would have it.
Yep,
Like I'm
yeah.
like laughing about it. So
Yeah,
he kind of got you out of your shell. He put you in front of a camera.
I
and
think so.
Put you
Yeah,
in uncomfortable
yeah. He
situations.
put me in a world I never dreamed of being in.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna say he got me out of my shell.
But have you enjoyed it now? Like, have you enjoyed obviously what has come with being MTV Pat? Because like I said, you had that big run, Europe trip, all that content, and now it's like, dude, what are you at? 300? What do we have here? 300.
Well, my numbers have dropped though.
But bro, 382,000
oh, yeah, I'm not complaining.
followers.
Yeah, I
Holy
know.
fucking
If your
hell.
numbers are dropped, mine are gone. You know what I mean? Mine don't even exist.
I'm diminished. You have 382,000 people that follow you on a day-to-day basis. Like
True.
Like pops. Like
you know what I mean? Like
that.
that's fucking
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
Like
and you know what? I'm a nobody.
no,
which is crazy.
yes.
But you know what? Don't forget now. Everything that I do now, I do on my own. I don't have a fucking camera guy.
I know,
I don't have a mic set up,
Yeah.
buddy. I'm fucking setting up tripods with stools and fucking pieces of wood. And,
Yeah.
just
Hell
make
yeah.
it.
You know, I just make it.
Yeah.
But I think that's why people love it. It's because
Yeah,
it's fucking
yeah.
raw.
And
You go-
nobody's watching me when I do it, so I feel more
Yeah.
natural.
Yeah, you're comfortable. Do whatever
Yeah,
the fuck
exactly.
you want.
I'm
You're
in
in
my
your
comfort
house.
zone. I'm
You're
in my
doing-
house.
Yeah.
Yep. Exactly.
But have you enjoyed it now? Like, do you find yourself enjoying what you have there? The big following, the content. Are you enjoying it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I do enjoy it because, like I said, it's all positive feedback. You know what though? I got to say this though. It's time for me to make some money though. Like, you know what?
Hell yeah.
I think I got enough followers where I could fucking
Could do something.
I'm gonna get you a fucking brand deal.
a brand. Give me a fucking whatever.
Howlerhead.
Fucking-
Dana. Come on,
Dana
bro.
could be the first one.
There you go, Dana. There you go.
That's for you. I think you deserve a Happy Dad deal, to be honest. If I'm gonna put it,
That'd be gold.
yeah.
I want to be the Canadian happy dad.
But you are the Canadian.
Yeah, you
Happy
are, though.
Dad.
You are.
Like you actually are the
They just need to
Canadian
get
Happy
happy.
Dad.
Once Happy Dad's here, I feel like you
Yeah.
could smash it.
Yeah, and you know what? Happy Dad hasn't even entered in part of the world where it's gonna fucking blow up
Where
stupid.
they
Oh.
need it the most.
Because that's
Yeah.
where
Oh.
their fan base.
Yep.
Is.
They're Canadian boys making a Happy Dad. And it's
Yeah.
in Canada.
Yeah.
Buddy, it's
It
a
needs to get
no-brainer.
here as fast as possible.
Yeah,
right?
it needs to get here yesterday.
So
And
are
then-
you like the real Happy Dad?
Am I the real?
Are you the actual happy dad? Is that where the inspiration of the name came?
Yeah.
I literally like.
I would love to be known as the happy dad. If that's what
We
you're
got.
asking.
We'll start right now.
Well, I think we're gonna start that right now. But I know that like they go on their tours for Happy Dad. They go here, they go there. I know Jesse's obviously has stayed away from that, but I'm like, I could see you traveling across Canada, being like the mascot for Happy Dad. I actually see it.
Yep.
It makes
Yeah.
sense.
I need a happy dad vehicle.
Yeah, hell
I need
yeah,
a-
bro.
yeah.
Wrap the fucking muscle car with the fucking Happy Dad. Let's go.
No, fuck. Just give me another muscle car.
Yeah, hell yeah, exactly.
No.
That's the spirit.
We need
That's
the
the
second
spirit.
one.
Yeah.
No, which is crazy. And actually speaking to that, I have to say, Jesse retaining a percentage of Happy Dad is probably one of the best business deals
Oh, 100%.
I've ever
Yeah.
fucking seen in
Unreal.
this game.
Unreal.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
hilarious
Yeah.
because it's like he said it a million times. He said it to us. I think I don't know, it was on or off the
yeah,
pod,
yeah,
but he
yeah.
was like, "Dude, I have pallets and pallets of Happy Dad just sitting at the Sunday warehouse." He's like, "I haven't even tried it."
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I
the
know,
guy
I know.
has his percentage, and when that company sells for $1 billion, because it will,
100%.
it will. It's a
100%.
fucking.
It's gold.
It's
Yep.
gold. It's fucking
Better
gold.
than gold.
Yeah, literally, he's gonna cash out.
Yeah.
He's gonna cash out. And then speaking to cash out, has Jesse been? He kind of mentioned it to us, but has he been generous with you to be like, "Hey, what do you need? I got you," type of thing?
You know what? If I really, really needed something,
Yeah.
he'd be on it. I
Yeah.
don't ask Jesse for
Yeah,
nothing.
I don't see you as the
No,
kind of guy that would.
no,
I
you
don't
know
see
what?
like as you as the guy.
I'm
that
on
would.
a pension. I don't have a great pension,
Yeah.
but only because I retired early, according to our fucking government.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know.
Don't get me started.
You
please.
know,
Oh, we're gonna go.
fuck.
Yeah.
We could do a whole other episode on that.
I've lost 30% of my pension because I left at 55, which is fucking bullshit.
Wow.
man.
Instead of
fuck.
60.
Yeah.
Holy
Yeah.
fuck. Yeah.
You know what? You should be able to put 30 years in a place
and that's it.
Yeah.
and get a full pension.
100%.
You know what? That's a whole nother fucking topic, but that just burns a hole in my ass.
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
30%.
So if
Never
you
mind
waited-
the taxes up behind that.
Yeah, that you're getting
But-
taxed every time the pension comes in.
Exactly. Yeah, that's just bullshit.
So if you waited 5 more years, you would have received it all.
Yes.
That's
But
such
I'm not-
bullshit. Yeah,
no,
yeah.
I
yeah.
had
It's
to-
not even
Fuck
about
that.
that.
You've
had
done
to-
your
It's more the
time.
principle
You did
of
your
it.
fucking time. You did your 30 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we
Yeah.
won't get into it, but
Okay, so even
I hate Trudeau. By the way, I'm
Oh,
just
I
gonna.
fucking hate
I'm gonna
Trudeau.
just make
We're
that
gonna-
known.
we'll make
I
that
fucking hate
Trudeau
Trudeau.
needs to be fucking put down.
Yeah,
Get out
yeah.
of there,
Get that
yeah.
Send him to the
motherfucker.
pound. Send him to the
Get that
pound.
fucking asshole out of here.
Yeah.
Sorry, we won't go there. I had to just
No.
make it. I had to
We're not-
just say it.
we're
I
not
fucking
that.
hate that guy.
In terms of the money, and this is another thing. Like when we met with Jesse, and I mean we've watched him over the years too. He's a super humble guy. It seems like the money never got to his head.
No.
And
no
why?
way.
And
You'll never know it looking at him.
100%.
Yeah.
And I want to know what your take on that. Why do you think he was able to manage that and move like that? When a lot of people, it would have got to their head, right?
you give him a couple of
a lot
slaps
of
or
people
what?
would be spending money that they don't have either.
Yeah.
They would have already been
Yeah.
doing it. Yeah.
And yeah, they would. Yeah, Jesse's never been like that from day one.
True.
I personally think so.
Yeah.
And he's not like that now. He's pretty. He's content. He's happy.
Yeah.
You know.
Even the house, he bought the house.
Yeah.
And he's doing the work
Yeah.
himself.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see him fucking
Yeah.
power washing the fucking
Yeah.
driveway.
Asphalt, everything, dude.
I love it. Like that.
Yeah.
That to me shows who he is as a person. And I'm sure. And now coming into your home and seeing how much you take care of your space, I know exactly where he got it from. Right?
Yeah.
Has it always been like that for you? Just like doing everything on your own.
Oh, 100%. I
Yeah.
do whatever I can.
Yeah.
I hate paying some guy to do something. You know, if I had to re-roof the house, maybe I wouldn't do it again. Sure. That's just, you know
Did
what?
you do
Those
it-
guys,
did you do it the last
Call us
time?
over, bro. We'll come help you out.
Couple
It might
beers.
be on a 45, but we got you.
those guys deserve every penny they got.
Yeah.
I gotta say, man, that's just a trade.
But you
That's-
said hold on. You said again. Did you do it already once?
not this roof, no.
Okay, okay. Another one though.
Another one. Yeah.
Holy, you're a
but
fucking-
not. Yeah, years ago.
Yeah. Holy shit.
Yeah.
No, but it's super impressive, and you could tell that you, as a 30-year-old and him too. When we meet someone that's our age, we can tell how they were raised right off the bat.
Yeah.
Right. And when we met Jesse, it was like, oh, like this guy was raised very well, and he was raised with the right mindset, and you can tell, right? Like you said.
And you know what? Saying that, I see that more in all my kids. Maybe because they're at that age, or maybe because I'm at that age, or whatever. But yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there any one of your kids that you think take most after you?
They all have a piece of me, man,
Yeah.
in some way or another. They all have a chunk of me, man. you
Yeah.
know, which is obvious.
Obviously.
Yeah. Literally.
seed.
Yeah.
But it's
Literally
seed.
speaking. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, Jesse mentioned to us that, and he said on the podcast that For the first time in a long time, he got the whole family together. You guys, I think, you guys all went to BC.
He was fired up about it.
Yeah, he was so happy.
Yeah.
He's like, that's the reason I want money to do stuff like that.
Yeah. And it was good. We all got together. I mean, I even spent a week with my ex-wife.
That's what he said, right?
Yeah,
He said that.
yeah.
Which was fucking, I thought, different.
Yeah.
I mean, 'cause,
Questionable.
Yeah, it was questionable. I mean, no disrespect to her, but,
Of
course.
there was a time where I would have thrown her in a dumpster. And fucking,
We've moved on. Have we moved on from
I
that?
love you guys. it just, it's facts.
it is what
it's
it is.
fact.
Yeah, it is what it
It
is.
is. But you know what? We got along. I respect her, blah, blah, blah. She's a good mom.
Yeah.
Just, we weren't good together. That's all.
Oh,
Yeah.
which is okay. That's fine. How was that time for you? Because like Ernesto mentioned, like he seemed very happy about it. Like of all the things we spoke about, even the business, Sunday, the whole thing.
Yeah.
The thing to me that I took from it was of everything we spoke about on and off camera. And we talked to him for like 2 hours off camera
his eyes lit up
before
when
we
he-
even. The one thing that he was the happiest about, it seemed to me, was that experience, that whole, like, I guess you guys all being together for the first time. I think you said it was for like first time in like 15, 20 years.
It was crazy. Yeah, the
Like,
amount of time
everyone
was
was
crazy.
together
Yeah.
in one place.
But it meant a lot because you could tell because he's been in LA, right? He's been
Yes.
grinding.
Yes.
He's been going through, ups and downs. And for him to have a moment like that with his whole family, bro, exactly. That's what money buys.
100. You know what? It's funny you say that because even my kids brought that up when we were out in BC, and they don't even recall all of us sitting at a table having dinner.
Like before that.
Crazy. Yeah.
So it's pretty cool.
Yeah. You need that, man. I think everyone needs that, especially when you guys are all over the map. You're here, Jesse's there. One of your kids is in BC.
Do you visit BC often though to see your other kids?
I went there a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
I was going to go soon, but Jesse asked me to come out there because of his drop, and he needs a hand with the house, obviously, too.
You're gonna go out there and get some
I gotta
fucking
go
work
out there
done.
with my fucking coveralls and get dirty.
It's okay. It's gonna be
But,
some good content.
Yeah, you know what? I think we need to do this more often. Me
Yeah.
and the kids get together. 100%.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. There's something different. There's something different about sitting at the table with your family. No matter how much
100%.
time's gone by,
Yeah.
no matter who doesn't like this person for this reason, that reason.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just got to put it aside, you know?
Yeah. And and I'm not trying to sound like a bird or whatever, but I mean, there was times when we went to BC, we all sat around, we all got high,
That's fucking sick.
yeah, which was cool.
I fucking love that. That's amazing.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not talking like I'm not kind of a dad. I'm not. But anyway,
what can
you
I
know
do?
what?
Yeah.
And the conversations we had, it was great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. Well, because then you get to reminisce on like old times.
100%.
Yeah. And just memories that shaped who
Yeah.
you guys all are today.
Yep.
Right? No, it was cool. It was good to see. And I think that was another reason. I think when me and Ernesto left the Sunday headquarters, we were like, yeah, this guy was raised right.
Yeah.
You could tell
Yeah, I
because
think
of
that's the first thing we said.
we literally
We're
said
like, yeah,
that
he
because
was-
I'm like, dude, this guy was raised right because of the things that made it, like the things that he was telling us make him happy, and you could genuinely see it in his face. That's you know, that can only be taught from your parents. Like that comes from the way you're raised, right? Because it's like you said, Jesse made his fair share of money.
Yeah.
He could have easily went and got this beautiful mansion and
Oh,
like,
yeah. Could
be a
and
dick, he could
fucking
do
this
this, he
and
could
got
do that.
Lamborghinis
Oh, yeah.
and
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
Ferraris,
Oh,
but
yeah.
instead he like chose a humble. He got
Yep.
his spot.
Yep.
And then he always showed us the tattoo. He has a tattoo. And
Yep.
he's like house in the fucking cabin in the
Yeah,
woods.
cabin in the woods.
That's my
100%.
that's
Yeah.
my future goal. You know.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, this fucking guy was raised right.
Yeah.
And
It's
I-
refreshing hearing it from him.
It
As
is,
someone
it
at
is.
that level.
I mean, could Jesse go out there and buy himself a fucking mansion on the hills? And
Yeah.
absolutely he could.
Of course
But you
he
know
could,
what?
yeah.
It's not him.
Yeah.
And which I'm happy for.
Yeah.
I don't want. I was hoping that wouldn't be him.
Yeah.
That wouldn't. He wouldn't do that. So
Well, and now, like, let's say now knowing, like, obviously, he put on for Hamilton in a big way. Canada, I'm gonna say Canada, but like, let's get more specific to his hometown.
the
Hamilton.
hammer, baby.
yeah, the hammer.
The hammer
Absolutely.
do people stop you? Do people now recognize you here?
Oh, everywhere.
Yeah,
everywhere.
sure.
No matter where I am, the grocery store.
Yeah.
I go for walks every day, and people
Yeah.
honk the horn. Hey, MTV Pat, blah blah blah. At the gym,
Yeah.
But again, you know what? I gotta say, they're all good.
Yeah.
they're 100% fucking.
Yeah. The audience, the
Legit.
fans, they're just
Yeah.
good people.
Yeah.
Well, then
I never
that's
had somebody come up to me and go, you're a fucking idiot, you know.
Yeah.
Because then I think I would have fucking knocked them out.
Knocked them- yeah.
You're gonna have to at that
They see
point.
the
Or
guns,
just tell
eh?
them to fuck off.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
like,
yeah,
get
yeah,
outta
yeah.
here.
That's I imagine that. I'm just curious. I feel like again, Hamilton's a small town, like,
Yeah.
so people must maybe at that point when when it was the careless teens, people didn't know, but I feel like now they know.
Yeah.
Now
Yeah.
they know in a big way.
Yeah.
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 I feel like if you and Jesse went for like a fucking walk around here, you guys would start a fucking riot
Yeah.
in a
Could
good
have a
way,
parade.
like in a
Like a
good
hammer
one.
Oh,
parade.
yeah. If me and Jesse like went to a festival or something in Hamilton,
Yeah.
holy fuck, it'd be
It'd be pandemonium.
It would,
Yeah,
it would be. It would
It'd be crazy.
Yeah.
We might have to make that happen.
I'm down,
Yeah.
dude.
Once the Happy Dad mobile comes in,
And they announce him as
That's
the
it.
real happy
as the real
dad.
Happy Dad,
Because you are the real
then
happy
we go
dad.
for a fucking rip. Then we go for a nice rip.
Yeah.
Give him the main question though.
Yeah, yeah. I wanna say this
Yeah.
before the main question. I wanna ask,
Oh, you're gonna fuck
buddy,
it up.
give that guy a nice zapper.
Get him
for
out
the
of here.
content.
Fuck him up.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here. Get the
Ew.
fuck out of
Fucking
here.
delinquent.
Actually, okay, yeah, we do have a little bit more, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I was gonna say.
I do. Well, I wanna ask. I wanna ask. It's a funny question. Who was your favorite Nelk member?
Wow.
Can't say Jesse, obviously.
Okay, besides Jesse,
Yeah.
'cause you know,
Well, yeah, it's biased.
obviously, okay, so I'm not gonna pick Jesse because he's my son. My favorite.
Was there anyone that you connected with, that you got along with, that maybe people didn't know off camera, or anything?
I love them all, man. I love them all. You know what? Steve is
Yeah.
Steve is a beauty.
Yes, he
Steve
is.
is legit. He's a beauty. I mean, that's the sad thing. I haven't seen Steve in a while now. I'm hoping I run into him. I hope we get together at this Nelk reunion, whatever they're gonna do. But yeah. I mean, every once in a while we message on Instagram kind of thing. But yeah,
Steve.
I'm gonna
Steve's
say
good
Steve.
energy, bro.
I think Steve is.
Like,
Actually,
I'm not leaving Kyle out. Steve is just. I don't
He's
know,
so unique.
Yeah,
He's, like
yeah.
he had an aura around him when we met him that time.
Steve to
was like,
me
damn.
is the most genuine
Yeah.
guy, and that can be mistaken for like he's a fucker, but he's just giving you the realest version of who
he's not
he
faking
is.
anything at all.
Yeah.
That you almost have to respect it, even if like
Yeah.
he says shit you don't agree with. You're like, but at least he's being honest.
Yeah.
Well, he just chugged the 2-6 right after. So what are you really gonna say?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
Steve,
he's a beauty. He's
Yeah.
a beauty.
Steve
I
is-
mean, they all are, man.
Yeah.
I had fun with every single one of them. Even guys behind the scenes. I went to bars with the guys behind the scenes, in front of the scenes, whatever. All of them.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
You know what? They're all great.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
have
yeah.
nothing bad to say about nobody.
For sure. No, yeah.
yeah.
And Jesse was the same way. He had
Yeah.
the same things to say.
I want to ask even about your fitness journey
My
'Cause
fitness journey.
because you've been going hard, right?
Yeah, trying.
Well, you take it
Trying.
seriously. You make it a priority, right?
I do. I go to the gym literally every day.
I
you
see
know
the
what?
guns.
It's
I see
very,
the guns.
It's very rare. If I miss a day, it's because I have
Podcast.
to.
We're filming a podcast.
Or a podcast.
Yeah.
No, I went this morning.
Oh, did you? Okay, so fun.
Yeah, today was shitty leg day.
Oh, I fucking hate leg.
Ah,
day. Were you always
fucking-
into the gym like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, always.
Yeah, I've
okay.
been going to the gym for forever.
Fucking
I love the gym.
Me too.
You know what? I don't take nothing. I don't take proteins. I don't take fucking. I don't inject my
Yeah.
shit. You know, nothing. You know, I'm
Yeah.
just natural, man. I'm
Yeah.
fucking 59 years old.
Yeah,
You look
yeah.
good,
know what,
bro. You
man?
look good.
You know, I quit smoking. Center of gravity's right
Yeah.
there. I got to get rid of that.
Because when you quit smoking, you gain weight, right? Like that's usually
Yeah.
what happens.
Yeah, I eat like a savage. I love my food. Buddy, we haven't even touched the pizza.
No, we're gonna crush it. We're gonna crush it as soon as these cameras come
We
on.
got we got a pizza. We're gonna
And-
crush.
Yeah. And
sorry, go ahead.
since we're on that topic,
Mm.
the wheels fell off the wagon. I
Mhm.
went back to smoking, not full time. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, always.
I bought a pack a few weeks ago, and then smoked half of it. Enjoyed the first half. Hated the other half, but I didn't want to throw it away because it's just me. I'm a wop. I don't,
Yeah,
you, know,
yeah,
you don't waste. Right?
We're
Waste.
cheap.
That's right. And then I quit again for a week. Bought another pack. Blah blah blah. Anyways,
At least you're being real, though.
I'm being real.
Yeah,
it's
it's
not
hard.
easy.
It's hard.
You know what? It would have been a year next month.
Yeah.
October 6th would be a year that I quit smoking, and I fucked it up on my 10th month. And you
Yeah.
know what? It was a pretty easy run.
Uh-huh.
I don't know what. It wasn't like I was craving it. I just wanted it. I was going for a drive one day. I go, you know what? I'm gonna buy a pack of
Yeah,
smokes.
Yeah.
fuck it.
You know, just
It feels harmless.
it does.
Yeah.
It does.
It always starts
It
harmless.
does. It
The
does.
first one, the
And
second
even
one.
now, you know, I enjoy the first pack or the first half, and then the second half I'm going, because now I'm getting the stink, which I fucking hate.
Yeah,
I
now
hate,
you're feeling it. You're like, okay.
I hate secondhand smoke.
Yeah, you need to have the first hand if you're gonna have it.
Yeah.
If I'm doing it, I'm going full time.
Yeah.
But you're trying. I think
am
that's one of the
trying.
hardest things in the world.
I'm not going to make
man.
any excuses. You know what? I'm going to put the wheels back on the wagon and fucking carry on and hopefully quit. So
Has this been the hardest thing you've had to quit?
it feels like that now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck. I'm
Yeah,
like,
because you know what? I used to drink a lot. Not a lot. I mean, I'm a
Yeah.
social drinker.
Yeah.
You know, if you guys weren't here, I wouldn't be drinking right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, so, but yeah, smoking's probably my one.
It's one vice, eh?
Yeah,
Same,
it's a shitty thing.
It's because like, same.
We'll go for a smoke after
Yeah,
that.
can't wait. I'm gonna go back to back. I'm gonna chain smoke. We have a lot of young men that watch this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any advice for young men? It could be about anything: business, life, mindset, going to the gym, anything.
In today's time.
You know what? Today's time. I don't know, man. Be real. Be positive. I know life ain't easy. Everybody's got a dark hole they got to deal with, demons or whatever. You know what? To me, going to the gym is the cure-all. It solves all my problems. I go to the gym, I throw around weights, fucking come home, and I feel great. The days I mean, like I said, I rarely do not go to the gym, but the day I don't, I feel like a bag of dirt. So, you know what? Just keep it real, man. Keep it real. Stay positive. Get a fucking job. I mean, I don't know who I'm talking to, what age you are, but I mean, if you're of age to get a job, get a fucking job. Don't just sit home and fucking play your fucking backgammon or whatever the fuck you guys play these days. I don't know what the fuck you guys are playing.
No, but it's I think it's important you say that. Joe Rogan said this too on a clip. I saw it maybe yesterday, but he said, when I go to the gym, I feel accomplished. I feel like a man. You know, I feel I don't feel like a piece of shit.
No, 100%.
He's like, I could go through my day now knowing I'm the man. You know, and I think that
absolutely.
I think that's how I feel when I go. I mean, fuck, like.
And don't get me wrong now. You know what? I go to the gym every day, and not every day is 100% workout. Some days you don't feel it.
You just have to
Some
get in.
days everything just feels heavy or it just feels you're tired, man.
Yeah.
But I'm talking this is a 59-year-old body.
Yeah, but you're in good shape too, though.
I'm going to say I am in good shape, you know. But
No, but you're right. Like, you go to the gym, you're not gonna have the best workout of your life every single time.
not every day, no.
So some days it's fucking 20%. Sometimes some
Yeah.
days you feel like you could spend 40 fucking hours in the gym, and then some days you're like, after 30 minutes, you're like, I'm fucking done.
Yeah.
But the fact that you went is kind of
It
that.
already changes.
Yes.
I think for men especially, it changes the way they look at themselves, the confidence they have,
Yeah.
the accomplishment. I think men men in life need to accomplish things.
Yes.
So if you can go to the gym right when you wake up and get that huge accomplishment out, you go through your whole day. You're like, what else you got for me?
Yes.
Let's go.
And it's funny you say that because I'm the type of guy, because I go see my mom almost all the time, go at the hospital and blah, blah, blah. But I'm the type of guy, I got to go to the gym the first part of the day. If I don't go the first part of the
I'm
day,
same.
You're not going.
I
it's
can't do
done.
nighttime
And if I
workout.
do go later, it's
Trash.
fucking garbage.
Yeah.
Everything's heavy.
Yep.
And not only that, now the gym's full.
You've
You're
eaten
fucking
already a bunch of
waiting.
times.
Oh, I've eaten fucking, fuck, I'm a
Carbs
trash
today.
can, man. I fucking eat everything.
No, I think in the morning's the key. Like if you can go in the
Yes.
morning right
Yep.
when you wake up.
Yep. Then
And
there's
then
no
the-
excuse.
Yeah.
No, you literally no excuse. And I think the other thing, as funny as you say, it's get a fucking job.
That's true,
Yeah,
man. That's
get a
actually
job.
like
get
more
it
needed
as
today.
soon as you can work.
Yeah. You know what? I don't care what you guys do. It could be a grocery store
Yeah.
clerk,
Yeah.
fucking stocking shop. Doesn't. Who cares?
Yeah.
It's money.
Yeah.
Minimum wage today. You know what? I would wish to have that when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I was making $2.15 when I was a teenager.
An hour?
An hour.
Holy shit.
What is it now? $15?
Like
what is
15,
it?
Probably
75.
15.
Like holy
16
fuck,
bucks.
man!
Yeah,
you work
yeah.
8 hours. That's $100.
Yeah.
it's true.
Yeah, no, get a fucking job.
Get a job.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to work anymore.
Get a
No,
fucking
no,
get a
They all
Get
want
a
the
job.
easy way. They all
Get
want
a
the easy
job,
way.
man.
You got to learn the value of a dollar. I think that's
That's
the biggest
true.
thing.
That's I think a lot of the younger generation doesn't understand that the value of a dollar, right?
I mean, I see it all the time. These young kids wearing these fucking, who knows what they spend on their
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
shoes.
Wearing a $5,000 outfit.
Holy
Yeah.
fuck. Yeah, and their outfit they wear to the gym. And, you know, like, holy fuck, they got the leotards with the shorts. And I'm not mocking you guys. I mean, it's not something I would wear. But, you know what?
If I saw you with some leotards and some shorts, I'd fucking lose it.
But, guys, I mean, I give you kudos just being to the gym. I'm just making fun. I'm just
Yeah,
making
yeah,
fun of you. But you know what? I don't care what you dress.
But that's the one thing that you're saying stuck with you throughout life: the gym, working out.
yes.
Yeah.
That's my
And work.
That's my savior.
And work.
And work, man. You gotta earn your money, man.
Yes.
You know, you
Earn a
gotta
living,
earn
baby.
your money. If it's given to you, it's not the same, man. You
Yeah.
don't appreciate it because you'll blow it all that day,
Mhm.
and then tomorrow you go, now what?
Yeah. Well, where's the money tree?
Yeah, money
Yeah.
tree died.
Yeah.
Money tree died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah.
Fucking hell.
No, you gotta earn a living, man. You gotta earn your keep. You gotta earn everything you got today. I earned everything I got today.
Yep.
man.
Yeah, and you know what? Another key thing, and my dad always like would make sure that this is like something I stuck with was like, you gotta be able to fix shit
Yes.
to a certain extent. Like
Yeah.
you
To a
said,
certain
I don't
extent,
think
yeah.
you gotta be a plumber,
Yeah.
electrician, but bro, you gotta fucking be able to put a screw in a
Yeah,
fucking
yeah,
wall,
yeah.
hammer a nail. You know,
Yeah,
like the
yeah.
fucking
Oh, yeah,
basics.
exactly.
No.
You know what? I've MacGyvered a lot of things
Hell yeah.
when I was younger.
Yeah.
You know, now I know. You learn. You learn
learn.
from your mistakes. I learn from watching people. Some guy could tell me what to do. It goes in one ear. I got to watch you do it.
Yeah.
And then, you know what? Boom, I can do the
You
same
picked it
thing.
up. But I think it's important. How many guys it's like, oh bro, the plate fell off my light. I had to change my light plate. It's like, bro, it's 2 screws.
I know.
They call
I know.
5 people to
call
come.
fucking 45
5
people to put
electricians
a-
to come.
It's like, bro, and that's the
Yeah,
thing. I feel like no
yeah.
matter how rich you get,
But again, it's how you're
gotta-
raised.
You gotta
It's
at
how you're
least
raised.
know how to do it. I
You know?
get people get so rich that they go, fuck, I run my business, I do so many things, and I don't have the time to do
No,
it.
but just knowing
Fine,
how to do it.
But it's the know-how,
Yeah.
right? And having done it before. That's
Yeah.
for me. My dad's like, dude, you gotta like, don't call me for this, bro. He goes, don't call me for this
Yeah,
little
yeah,
shit. Hey, I'm not
yeah,
coming. You
yeah.
know. And listen, a
Because
lot
if
of times
these guys were stuck in a moment, they'd be lost.
Oh,
Done.
They'd be
100%.
fucking lost. They'd be crying.
Yeah.
Calling their mom and dad. Or,
imagine we went to fucking World War III.
Oh, we're
Oh,
done.
they wouldn't survive.
Yeah,
they
they're
wouldn't
done.
survive. No, they'd be taking
Done.
the pill and fucking fight. No. They,
the pill.
they,
Yeah.
No.
You're done. No,
They're
100%.
finished, man.
Fuck yeah. I mean that's even a whole other conversation.
I feel like
It
if we
is,
had
it
World
is.
War III though, with you on our side, I think we'd be okay though.
I'm coming here. Eh?
I'm coming
World
here.
War III
World War
starts coming.
III.
We're
This is the
bunkering down
bunker.
in
This is the
here.
bunker.
Fuck that.
Buddy, I got axe handles at every fucking doorway.
I know,
Somebody
I
comes
see it.
breaks into my house.
Oh, they're gonna have a problem.
They're gonna fucking lose their kneecaps.
Look at the armor shield you had. I didn't even take that in.
That was one of Jesse's things too, From
From one of the
they
pranks.
no, from one of his Bloody Sunday things. Actually,
Oh, it's true.
Yeah, I never.
You seen that?
Nothing ever happened to that.
Doesn't
Yeah,
that-
it-
I
it
need
would-
that too. If we
it
go to
would be
World
a
War.
fucking.
That's legit armor shield.
It looks
too.
like it, bro.
Somebody coming in here would have a fucking problem. Breaking
Oh,
in
yeah.
here, you'd have
Yeah.
a huge.
I don't want to
issue.
kill anybody, man. I don't want to.
But we will
you know
if we
what?
have to.
No.
We'll say it on camera.
Fuck. I remember I had this is the smallest house I've ever had. I've had like a 6-bedroom plus home.
Uh-huh.
My last house was a big house, but I don't need it. It's just
Yeah,
me now, right?
yeah.
But anyways, the story. I was in bed one day, 2, 3 in the morning. I hear a noise, And I fucking go. I look out the bedroom window, and there's these two guys in my driveway trying to break in, doing something.
Yeah.
So I go, hey, get the fuck out of here. They look up at me and they go, fuck you. I went, fuck me. And this is on the second floor. I'm fucking running. I fucking fell, turning the corner to go down the stairs, run down the stairs, grab my axe handle, and I'm fucking chasing them. I never got them because they were already fucking gone. They're kids.
Yeah.
But fuck, man, I would have fucking destroyed them.
Fuck me. Fuck,
Fuck
you.
you. Fuck, you're at my house. Tell me to fuck me. Fuck you.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my lord! Listen,
Guys, we got some pizza to eat.
yeah, we got some
Yeah.
pizza to eat, but before we end it, we have a famous question.
Always.
You know the famous question, Pat. We're the Money Buys Happiness podcast. I want to know if MTV Pat believes money buys happiness.
You know what? To be honest, it's going to probably repeat myself again. You know what? Money will buy happiness if you earned it. If it's given to you, you know what? You're not going to appreciate it. You're going to throw it out the window just as fast as you got it. You're going to buy fucking whatever, drugs, whatever.
Yeah, cars, fancy
Cars,
this,
yeah,
fancy
fancy
that.
shit, hookers, whatever, cocaine, blow, whatever.
Yeah,
Fucking-
yeah.
You know what? If you earn it, it will buy you happiness. But
Yeah,
yeah, in that way, it will buy you happiness.
was
I
never.
think.
You know what? No one's ever said that.
Yeah.
Broken it down
of
like
our
that.
like no of our
Yeah.
like of our like 200 plus episodes. No one's ever said if you earned it,
You
Yeah.
gotta earn it.
and it's a
man.
fucking fact.
You gotta earn it. If you don't earn it, it's not yours.
Yeah,
It's not yours, man. I
Yeah.
mean,
yeah, it's true.
yeah.
Earn it, Dean.
Like how much?
Earning it right now.
There you go.
He's earning it right now.
He's on the clock. Yeah. Like, let me ask you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If I gave you $1,000 today, will it change your life?
No,
Absolutely not.
no,
No.
no. But when I get $1,000 from working for it,
Absolutely.
it does feel like my life changed in
Absolutely.
a certain aspect, in
Yeah.
a certain way.
Yep.
True.
Yeah, 100%.
Now, even again, now if I were to give you $1 million, would that change your life?
We could change a few things.
Yeah, a few things would change, but again, that would probably go pretty fast.
It would.
Yeah,
Now, the things that you bought for that $1 million, whether it's a house or whatever, now that house costs money. What are you gonna? Once
yeah.
that $1 million
How do you
is
maintain?
spent,
Yeah, how do you
how do you
maintain it?
maintain it?
Yeah, the house costs $1 million on its own.
Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
To work.
Yeah, exactly.
Back to exactly.
Back
It
to
comes down
fucking work, buddy.
So does it buy happiness? Yes, but no.
Yeah, yeah. Depends how you look at it.
The
You gotta
best answer
fucking
we
earn
could
it.
get.
You gotta
You gotta
fucking
earn it. You gotta earn it, man. Absolutely.
Man, we appreciate you.
Pat, thank you so much for having us here.
This was
man.
actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
Good time?
Yeah, it was good. It was
Yeah.
good.
No, I appreciate
Yeah,
you
my head
inviting
feels
us.
like it's ready to explode, but I'm good.
We're giving you some loaded questions, but it's all
Yeah,
good. You
yeah.
did
No,
well.
but I
You did well.
appreciate
I hope
you.
I answered.
No,
No,
you
you
did
did very well.
You
You
did.
did very
You did.
well. Yeah.
And man, thank you for inviting us to your house.
Of course.
Hey, anytime,
It's,
man. You know where I live now?
yeah.
You guys are ever in the Hammer?
Goodbye
Stop
for a
in.
fucking
We'll just
couple
make an
drinks.
excuse to be here, you know?
There you
No,
go.
seriously, I appreciate you inviting us. Man, it's your home. You know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
so it means a lot for you to welcome us in the way you have.
Yeah.
So thank you for that.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, no problems, man. No problems.
It
Anytime.
won't be the last time.
Yeah.
And with that being said, if you made it this far, appreciate it. And we love you guys. Thank you so much. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. Like the video. Leave a comment. And
Peace.
yeah, get the fuck out of here. We're out.
We gotta
Get
eat.
out of
Get
here.
the fuck
We got
outta here.
pizza to eat,
Fuck
buddy.
outta
Pizza.